The Pennington Family Foundation has always worked to address health issues that affect children and families. In 2007, Baton Rouge ranked third in major cities across the nation for new AIDS cases, and Louisiana was fifth in the nation. I was disheartened to learn that over 300 children under the age of 13 are living with HIV and AIDS in Louisiana, and that women and children are two of the fastest growing groups of new cases in our community. The Pennington Family Foundation is committed to do whatever it can to address this community health epidemic. Our partnership with World Team Tennis and the Elton John AIDS Foundation for the 17th Smash Hits event is an extraordinary opportunity to raise awareness and funds for Elton John's AIDS Foundation and for our local HIV and AIDS nonprofits. We'll also get a chance to watch some of the best tennis players of our time. We invite the greater Baton Rouge community to join me and Elton John and Billie Jean King and the outstanding players for this once-in-a-lifetime event.
In the Southeast, there is a growing problem with the AIDS epidemic, and it was important to the Elton John AIDS Foundation, but I think also for the Pennington Family Foundation to get behind it as a resource and as a financial resource to help us penetrate the community was very important to our selection.
I personally am so involved, especially with children, and any issue surrounding children, and anything that we can do to give back to our community that can help women and children and families. That's my goal, is just to bring education and awareness. And then as far as the tennis, just to see these wonderful, talented athletes come into our community and give us an exhibition like we've never seen before.
I think it's special. I think when you have a group of players like Serena Williams, Lindsay Davenport, Andy Roddick, Haas, Kournikova, Liezel Huber, myself, of course. These are people I've played with over the years. I've competed against. I've played doubles with a couple of them. But it's not often you really are able to come together in an event like this, and everybody makes time for it. And to have an event like this be here in Baton Rouge, in Louisiana in particular, it's always a great feeling to see players of that caliber come back here and try to give back to this community in particular.
The live and silent auction raises a significant amount of funds for local AIDS-related charities. Elton John auctions off a signed piano bench, Billie Jean her Wimbledon tickets, some unique items from the players. There'll be an Andy Roddick lesson. If someone's interested in playing tennis with Andy Roddick, you can bid on that or get his tennis racket. The items are unique and near and dear to our participants, but they raise a lot of money. And the neat thing about it is that the players auction off these items themselves. So you're actually going to get in a banter with Andy Roddick over his lesson. And it's a lot of fun. It's amazing what the players give back for the cause and for Elton and Billie Jean.
Everybody's here for the same reason, towards a goal and a cause, and it's just fun. I mean, we enjoy each other. We hopefully can entertain the crowd, and we can include the community in the whole event. And I think it's a win-win situation, and really, I think raises awareness as well.
There is nothing like it. I mean, I just cannot stress it enough, and I hope people come out and not just for a wonderful cause, but to see the athleticism that these players have and the power and the strength, and it is just unbelievable to sit there and watch a match live.
You're going to expect a lot of action. Team, some of the best players in the world playing tennis on a team, which I think is great. It's Team Elton John versus Team Billie Jean. Cumulative scoring, so it's easy for the fans to follow. And everything in World Team Tennis is by one. At 3-all, there's no deuce. The next point wins, and that's Billie Jean's motto of pressure is a privilege.
It's different, totally different than a quiet, match. There's talking, there's banting between the players. It's really different. It's going to be a totally different type of tennis match that Baton Rouge is going to see.
Log on to WTT.com to purchase your tickets today. Tickets start as low as $35, or for VIP seats, $100. $1,000 seats can also be bought for the live and silent auction with Billie Jean and Elton John.